Welcome back. I'm your host, Darnell Jackson. In this video, we're going to be talking about, can you use Dall-E 2 to replace your graphic designers? This is a very controversial topic, but we're going to go into this right now. Make sure you share this video with your good friends. Right now, I'm going to jump over to an interesting Medium article that's covering this topic. The author, whose name I cannot pronounce at all, makes a couple of excellent points. Here you can see the title of her article: Will Dall-E 2 replace graphic designers? Well, I'm gonna talk about some ways where graphic designers still have a job, because I gotta tell you, graphic designers, you're mostly doomed. Okay? And it's just because of the incredible work that the artificial robot is doing. Here is a cool example that she provides in her article, where she's talking about how artificial intelligence has been used to expand classical paintings and take them to a whole nother level. This image right here, you may recognize. Let me jump over to the article. It's Famous Paintings Expanded with Dall-E 2. And so basically, the authors used Dall-E 2 in an unorthodox way. They turned famous paintings by Leonardo da Vinci into bigger versions of themselves by adding new details with the AI. Now, you tell me, this is something, how much would have you had to pay a graphic designer to take the Mona Lisa and expand it out and make it look this good? All right, here's another. This is the original image, and they've expanded this out. These are some classical images where they have used artificial intelligence to do what you probably have never thought about in the past, which is extending the view of the portrait of the original art. Now you have to look back up a lot of these paintings if you're not familiar with them. I'm not familiar with all of them, but this just shows something that AI can do that really the graphic designer is going to struggle with doing. But let me go to one area that the graphic designers, I believe, will still be employed, and this is in logo making. I think you're still going to be able to make logos, you graphic designers, because the AI really hasn't figured it out. The text and all of the things that make a company's logo or a product's logo really perform well. The AI just doesn't quite get it yet, but that doesn't mean it won't in the future. So if you had to ask me, and I'll jump over to Prompt Hero, which is a tool that generates incredible prompts that you can use to generate awesome AI images in 2 seconds. Because of tools like this, I really would not recommend thinking about a long-term career in graphic design. Any designer knows it would take a good amount of time to make an image like this. And I can just take this prompt and I can go over here to Dall-E and I can drop it in and I can make a couple changes here. And this is an anthropomorphic black lion. Okay. And so I could just make small changes here. Instead of being, let's see, I can make it a black. It's a black lion. It's actually pretty badass. I don't want to change that, to tell you the truth. but we could make it we could change the color of the lion. It's a brown lion wearing an Assassin's Creed style jacket, wearing a jacket. Let's call it a bomber style. Wearing a jacket, bomber style. Painting. Now they give you a style of the painting that we're looking at. Okay, so we'll stay with the style. Intricate, elegant, highly detailed, centered, digital painting. Our station, concept art, smooth, sharp focus, illustration, art gem. Here are all these individuals. Negative prompt, they're saying no human, now no woman. So this is a very advanced prompt. Only thing I changed was I made it be a brown lion. Is there anything I could change this to? Let's just use this example for now. If we spent more time, we could come up with something a little bit more, fancy. But I just want to show you how quick you can come up with some excellent images. And because of this, graphic designers, in my opinion, you're doomed. Okay, look at this image. Dude, you're doomed. You're totally doomed. I made him have a bomber jacket on instead of the other style jacket. This is the black lion. I hesitated, and I like my image better, I think. And so this right here just tells you how deep you're in it. I think the first one's the best. This one, let's get some variations of this one. You could already kind of see how an image like that, in terms of creative writing, especially science fiction and gaming type content, this really would take things to another level. So I really would tell graphic designers, really get good at the prompts and manipulating the tools. I don't think your future is going to be what you expected probably 4 or 5 years ago. The tools are just too powerful. The graphics that they're generating are just too impressive. The photorealistic. I mean, it's just, even the cartoon style, this is an excellent. Let's just do one last example here, just so you can know that, this is kind of like the classical competition between the lumberjack and the man with the chainsaw, right? So here's another prompt. This is an ethereal portrait of, let's just say, of a child, okay? An ethereal portrait of a child. And they're saying fantasy war. Realism, fantasy, frilly, I'm going to say chrome armor, pastel tones, pretty face. The baby doesn't have any hair. Okay. Expressive pose. These are all of the different attributes you can use to really get the results that you want. And you can pick this up by studying the prompts. You don't have to study Photoshop for 24 years. So let's do a generate. I just made a couple small changes. This is just an example for you. But I would say that yes, you can use Dall-E 2 to replace your graphic designers, especially if you're willing to work with the images that you can generate out of Dall-E. Now, when you have a graphic designer, whether it's on Fiverr or wherever, you have to work within the images that they can produce. So it's not like any option you get is limitless. I mean, look at this images, man. You know, I said you guys are totally doomed. If you're a graphic designer, you're doomed, man. There's no other way I can put it. You're going to come out better getting excellent at writing these detailed prompts like you see here. All of the words that are used to generate this image, understanding, how the robot interprets the text to generate these incredible images. So yes, you definitely can replace your graphic designers with Dall-E 2. Now the thing is, no, Dall-E is not free. You have to buy credits to use it. And but as you can see, these are not going to waste. This is really impressive. Just really impressive. Make sure you subscribe at howwhy.ai and get all the tips, just like this tip we shared here today. It's all about how to grow your business with AI, howwhy.ai. All right. When you sign up today, you're going to get 12 businesses to start with AI today. You'll also get 31 AI apps to use in your business now. And you'll get my email address. So if you have questions with using AI in your business, I'll be there to help you out. I want to thank you at this time for watching this video. I want to thank you at this time for sharing this video. And make sure you check out the other videos in the playlist. Until the next time, I'm Darnell Jackson. Peace.